Hello, I'm Ron Riley.
And I'm Jack Williams from the National Teamworks Group, or as we like to say, NTG. We're excited to be able to work with the Royal Rangers in your national fundraising campaign. We have a unique fundraising program that's easy to run, that's quick, and can generate the money needed to continue to grow the Royal Ranger ministry at your outpost. The national fundraising program is called Make the Case for Royal Rangers. NTG has entered into an exclusive agreement with the Royal Rangers to use our Make the Case program for fundraising. No other nonprofit organization in the nation will be able to offer the program that you have. We'd like to give you a quick overview of the program and then get into more details about how to go about getting started. This program was designed to take the place of traditional programs that offered products that people didn't really want and were overpriced. Let's face it, no one likes fundraising. Let's get that out on the table up front. We know that fundraising is not why you got into the Royal Rangers, but we also know that it's necessary to be able to offer the ministry to your boys. So the Royal Rangers have decided to change the way fundraising is done. Ron?
In designing our Make the Case fundraising program, which again is now the exclusive national program for the Royal Rangers, we researched and combined into one program all the key components needed to have a very successful fundraising program. We began with the superior product. Hands First is an alcohol-free, FDA-approved hand sanitizer that is medically documented to guard against recontamination on human hands for 3 hours after just one application. You heard us right, 3 hours. Alcohol-based products, on the other hand, last for minutes at best. When you shake a person's hand, open a door, or touch a menu, Hands First keeps on working, killing what you just touched. It's also scent-free, so it won't irritate those who are sensitive to certain smells. And in addition, it's FDA indicated as a topical antiseptic, making it actually 2 products in one. We definitely have a superior product in the Hands First hand sanitizer. The program needs a demand product. Think about it. Businesses and families everywhere are using hand sanitizers. In fact, hand sanitizers are a $2 billion a year industry. You can't go into a business without seeing a hand sanitizer in the common areas, restrooms, or on employees' desks. So your program has a product that is truly in demand. The product is sold in 1.7-ounce bottles for personal use and 20-ounce bottles, as well as wall mounts for businesses. The program needed a competitive priced product. Let's face it, most fundraisers are your typical door-to-door, onesie-twosie sales of overpriced and unwanted products that could be bought at numerous stores for less money. Not your program. Each case of Hands First bottles or dispensers has a measured amount of product that it will dispense. As a result of that, independent studies have shown that Hands First is less expensive than other alcohol-based hand sanitizers on a per-use basis, which is the true cost of a product. So your product is cost-effective. The program needs a common sense approach. A successful fundraiser not only has to have the product described above, but it had to be such that you don't have to ask the supporters to spend extra dollars out of their pocket in today's economic times. Your program simply asks supporters to use money they're already spending, and remember, $2 billion a year industry, and simply redirect those dollars to a superior product and support a worthy cause like the Royal Rangers instead. This common sense approach creates a win-win for everybody. Every successful fundraising program needs a receptive audience. Nonprofit organizations need groups that share their vision for their mission. For the Royal Rangers, the church body represents the obvious starting point of like-minded people. Your program incorporates the church and the business community represented by members in the church and contacts in the business community that are already known by church members. Your program focuses on contacting the business community to sell the product in case quantities, which is how they buy hand sanitizers. You can now offer them something in return of great value for their support of the Royal Rangers. You no longer have to try to sell an ad or something they'll never use, or worse, simply ask them to give you money. All of this means you are going to be working with a very receptive audience. The program needs to have no risk. Your program is designed so that the outpost has no upfront cost, nor does it need to have any inventory. All orders are pre-sold, so the outpost pays for the product from their pre-order sales and simply keeps their profit. No risk and money in hand. The program needs to have the ability to have ongoing income opportunities. Because hand sanitizers are a consumable product and the Hands First product is not available at your local stores, your supporters will need to come back to the Royal Rangers when they need to reorder. Your program is set up so your outpost can handle reorders and keep generating dollars for your outpost. No more need for a bunch of fundraisers. Just let your program keep working for you. The program needs to be a quick fundraiser. As Jack said earlier, fundraising is not fun. It's a short campaign. 4 weeks and you're through. We recently were told by a group that's part of a major national youth organization about their fundraiser. It started in July. It wasn't over until November. That's definitely not the case with your program. And then finally, the program must have good sales material. Your program provides a front and back sales sheet that explains the program and the details about the uniqueness of the Hands First product. The sales piece can do the talking for you. Your program, Make the Case for Royal Rangers, has all of this, and all you have to do is follow the script.
Thanks, Ron. Now let's talk about how to get started. Parents, you play a key role in this program. You'll definitely need to be engaged and help your son. It won't take long, and it can be some quality time with your child. Each of you know more people than you think, and we want to help you create that list of contacts. The first thing as parents you need to do is to go through the exercise that will be given to you after the video. We call it Getting Started. It contains a series of questions about who you might know that owns a business, manages a business, works in a business, etc. We want you to take the time and answer each one of those questions tonight. This will be the list of people that you go and talk to. At the end of the video, you'll have the time to work through the questions before you leave. This exercise needs to be done here tonight before you leave. That's important. The program is designed to go to the church body first, as it represents your most receptive audience, as Ron spoke earlier. Keep thinking of representatives of businesses first, because the name of the program, remember, is Make the Case. It indicates that we want you to sell cases of the product, not individual bottles. Remember we said earlier that businesses are already buying hand sanitizers for their employees, and what they are buying is not near as effective as Hands First. One of the keys to our program, besides having a great product that's in demand, is you're not going to be asking businesses or friends to spend money they aren't already spending. Let me remind you what we said earlier. The hand sanitizer business is a $2 billion a year industry. So they are already spending money. You're just going to be able to give them a better product, and they can be supporting a great organization like the Royal Rangers at the same time. We call this, as Ron said, our redirect spending program. He mentioned it earlier. They just redirect what they were going to spend and spend it with you and get a more effective product. It's a win-win for everybody. Now take the list of names that you came up with on that exercise, and that's who we want you to see. We provided a letter if you want to send it to them before you go see them, or you can just go see them directly. NTG has already tested this concept of selling the product to businesses and supporting a worthwhile cause. And we found businesses very receptive, and these were businesses were people that we didn't know previously. You're going to be seeing people you or someone you know already knows. NTG also provides you a list of types of businesses and how they can use the product for their employees and with their customers. You'll get this list also after the video. This will provide you some ideas of other businesses that you might want to go see. After you've met with the names on your business list, then you can write down the names of family, friends, relatives, neighbors, etc., what we call your warm market, and talk to them about buying 2 to 4 bottles for their family, but only after calling on the business prospects. Okay, let's finish up with what do you do when someone wants to buy the product? You're going to be given sales sheets about the product and program to share with your prospects. Each of you should have one bottle of the 1.7 ounce product to use as a sample to squirt on a prospect's hand. It's really, really important that you ask if you can show them how different Hands First feels compared to what they're used to. Once they feel the product on their hand, they'll know immediately that Hands First is different. You'll hear comments like, well, it feels good. It doesn't have that sticky feeling. There's no smell to it. It makes my hands feel good. You'll also have a sales report to record the name and other contact information of anyone that buys the product. It's critical that you get all the information on the sales report, the phone, email, address, of course, as well as the name and the amount of the product, etc. This information will be put into a Royal Ranger database and will be used to help you get further sales when it's time to reorder. So make sure that you ask them for the information. Tell them this makes sure that we get the right product to the right people. Your outpost leader will instruct you who they want the checks made payable to. It may be your church, maybe the outpost. They'll let you know. You can also take cash, but the program doesn't accept credit cards. Next, you're going to have a pre-prepared receipt that you can simply put the name of the buyer and the amount of money that they spent on the product and give it to them right on the spot. Once you've finished seeing all the people and reached your individual sales goal, then you return the sales report forms and the money to your outpost leader, and they will place the order for the product with NTG. After you've turned in the forms and the money, NTG has prepared a short thank you note for you to send to all the businesses and the people who bought the product as a simple thank you for their support. Simply use what's already written, put it in a short note, sign it, and mail it. You are now finished with the campaign until the product comes in, and then you'll take the orders to each business or person that bought product and once again thank them. Now is the time to let them know that you'll be back with them in the future when it's time to reorder, and then what they need to do if they need more product prior to that time. The key is for you to first set a goal of how many cases you want to sell, realizing that the outpost makes $100 on each case sold. NTG has also prepared a frequently asked question sheet for you to refer back to if you need to. They'll be passed out to you after the video as well.
Great job, Jack. What a simple, easy program, folks. Let me summarize for us. You have a real opportunity to offer on an exclusive basis a product that is in high demand that was developed for the medical community. The Hands First product has been clinically proven to be more effective than products that are out there now. You're not asking people to spend money they aren't already spending. You're simply showing them how they can redirect the dollars they're already spending, spend it on Hands First, and support the Royal Rangers at the same time. Jack told you, go through the exercise, identifying the business contacts you want to see first. Make sure you get all the contact information on all supporters so we can alert your businesses and people when you'll be contacting them for their reorder. Make the first sales and continue to be able to raise money through the reorders and others that hear about the product. No need to be doing a bunch of different fundraisers. Just let this one keep working and recurring income for you over and over. The Royal Ranger Ministry is counting on your best efforts so they can continue to expand the Royal Ranger experience for your son and impact more boys for Christ. You're equipped with an exclusive fundraiser. You're prepared with the Make the Case program. You're primed to help mentor future men. Now it's time to make the case for Royal Rangers. Let's go get them.